What's up, MFers? We are out at one of my favorite all-time places. We're at the little shallow water bayou, little inshore fishery here. You never know what you are going to catch every single cast. And you can literally catch a ton of different species on the exact same cast. You don't know if it's gonna be a bass, a trout, a flounder, a redfish, a catfish, and that's gonna be our challenge today. We're gonna try to catch as many different species as possible. My goal is 5 different species this morning, and if I don't get to that goal, well then I'm gonna give away something that you guys have been asking about repeatedly. Win 6 cents come out of the jigsaw, win 6 cents come out of the jigsaw. The answer is, I'm not really sure, but I think in the next 2 months or so, we will be out with that bladed jig you guys have been wanting so bad, but one of you guys is gonna get it before any other ones if I don't accomplish that goal of 5 different species. So if you guys want a chance to win a big old pack of jigsaw bladed jigs before you guys have seen them anywhere else, all you gotta do is comment down below, be a subscriber to the channel, and share this video. I'll use a little random comment generator, check back next video, and I will put in the description right there who the winner of those jigsaws is if I don't get to the 5 species, of course. And then I'm gonna ship it out to you guys so you can enjoy those before anyone else. I better get my mouth shut though and start figuring these fish out. We got a lot of looking around to do in a big old bayou and a lot of fish to catch. Let's do it. Okay, we got the end of outgoing tide. Should be a good time to crack 1 or 20. You guys see the forward facing. I'm not gonna even look at that today. Basically, we'll be able to see if there's bait, but that doesn't do us any good. Instead, we're gonna focus on what's over here. These are my 4 main weapons. We got this new top water bait from 6 cents. We got this F4 finesse. I'm gonna flip the little stroker craw. And then honestly, I'll probably start with this guy. Little chatterbait with the Aussie on the back of it. Hell yeah, brother. Let's get to getting. Kind of talk you through what I'm doing, but it's pretty simple as far as what we're doing right here anyway. This little dip on the bank is where there's a little backwater lead where it sucks out, and they can kind of position them with this outgoing tide, and really everything likes to sit at the mouth of them. We'll just kind of have to poke around and see what we can figure out though this morning. I'm not really sure what's gonna be going on, but I like the way it looks. There we go. There we go. We're hooked up already. That's got to be a red. And I'm realizing I don't have my net out. Yep, that's a red. Got to be in the slot for us to keep, but we are already hooked up with a red. Hell yeah. Came up and got that little chatter. I am going to grab the net because these guys can be a little bit of asshole-ish to get into the boat sometimes. You know what, let's just boat flip him. That one looks like it's gonna be very close to a slot red, and it's perfect to eat. Hell yeah, we're on the board, boys. We got crap everywhere. The net's halfway out. That's all right. I got bumped actually earlier in the cast. The slot on these reds is 22 to 28 inches, and I like these ones this size to eat. They are freaking delicious. So let's throw them on the board here, see if he gets to where we need to. Mouth down. Look at that. He is a perfect one. There's 20, 21, 22, 22 and a half. Little croaky guy. Get him in the box. Well, that's a good sign generally. Barely just got started, and we already got one on the boat. Ain't even got the net out yet. We're gonna have him a little bit more prepared, but this is the deal. That's what we got him on right there. Little 6 cents Aussie on the back of a little bladed jig. That's been such a good trailer for so many people, and I love it on the back of this thing. Kind of wondering if it was the same fish that bumped it or a different one, because I had one rail it. I would like if not, because they could just be stacked right here, and then we will mess them up. When I fish like this, I definitely hop from spot to spot a lot, so we're not going to give too many of these spots very much time. This is one of my favorite little inflow areas, but definitely a timing deal with all this with the tides. So
We want to hit this one, and then if it looks like it's dead or slowed down, not getting bumped, which I just got bumped again, or I bumped into some dang bait or something. Once that stops happening, activity goes down, we're on to the next one. Gone. There we go. There we go. Another one. Oh. Definitely a red. Oh no, flounder. Flounder bod. How does a flounder eat a damn chatterbait? No idea. But I need to look and see the regulations, see if it's the flounder in season. Look at that son bitch. Would you look at that? That's a big meaty bastard right there too. That's exactly what we're looking for. Texas flounder season 2025. No. Mandatory closure November 1st to December 14th. Yearly closure for spawning. Usually it's 5 fish for 15 inches, but there's a mandatory closure November 1st to December 14th. Damn. All right, let's put them back. You need to chill. It's cool to catch one, that's for sure though.
A little bit of a bummer we couldn't keep it because flounder are one of the best fish inshore to eat, but that was definitely the biggest one that I've ever caught. This freaking little bladed jig from 6 Senses jigsaw, be out before too much longer here, is a freaking catcher. Don't forget, comment below, be a subscriber, and you can be the first to have your hands on one, besides me.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what do we do here? Oh my goodness, we have an angry one. A red! He friggin' choked that PD4. Choked it, look at that. You can be close though. You can be close. He wanted that thing. Please be kind. He is long though. He is a long boy. Honestly, I don't want to keep very many of these. I just like some couple decent ones. We're gonna need long pliers for that boy. He got that thing so deep. The more I look at him, I think I was just like excited with that first one. Look at that. Look at that. Touches with the blue tip. Yeah, bat. And it was the first one on PD4 today. Whew. That guy cut me up pretty good. All right, that's cool. That's cool. This spot is just kind of a flat, it's a water inflow, but it's kind of flatter. And I saw some bait kind of swimming around right here. I could tell it wasn't one of them big old nasty reds, but I'm probably only gonna keep one more red. What we got out here in Narnia? What we got out, is it a trout? Yeah, now we're talking. Oh God, they're schooling out here. This is not a keeper trout, but we got a speckled trout. We're catching all of them today, guys. Speckled trout gotta be 15. And that guy's about 13. Oh my God, there's so many of them out here. A lot, we're scoping all day. Scoping specks, bud. The only problem is, it doesn't appear that there's too many big ones out here. Oh, got one. Got another one. Oh God, there's some babies. I wasn't kidding. Look at this guy. This guy's like freaking bait size. One of them bait specs. I heard them blowing up a second ago though. There's got to be some better ones. Because I heard some big jerk bait on still. Hell no. Of course I don't. There we go. There we go. That ain't him. That ain't him. I would love to get some of these trout. That's for damn sure. They are so good to eat, but not if they're the babies. Come on, trouts. Oh my God, there's such a huge school of them right here. That's a keeper. That's a keeper. Yeah, bud. I'm gonna be close anyway. Gonna be close. I know there's more that are like this down there. Oh yeah, that's gotta be 15. This is a lot like the last time I was at a tidal fishery at the stupid Sabine. I'm like, please God, the bass be 12 inches. Yep. Yeah. I'd say we had the trifecta, but couldn't keep the damn flounder. What do we got here? What do we got here? Just went to a little backwater that is absolutely freaking loaded. Look what we got. Look what we got. What do you know? What do you know? Freaking large head. That's awesome. It was only a matter of time before we got ourselves a green one. I'm in this backwater right here, and I mean, you can see it on scope a little bit, but you can't really see it on scope. There is so much bait back here, it's just flooding the screen. And I threw that top water through there, and a couple of them bumped it, and I was like, okay, well, oh god, I just got freaking smoked again. I was like, all right, well, maybe it's just they're too little, they don't want it. And then I flipped that chatter through there, and it's a damn large head, and I think that might be what's on this stuff. So hey, let's catch some green ones. Our little backwater bayou gave up on us, but I just threw through here. Camera wasn't on for some reason, but lost a little one. So we're gonna run a couple more of these outflow guys, and we got a little bit of fish to clean. Not a ton yet. I'd still like to get a big old magnum red. And these last few spots we're gonna hit, there's definitely big uns around, so we're gonna see. Oh, just got crushed. What is it? Oh my gosh, did I get one? I was just talking about it. Just had to say the word, right? Just had to say the word. That's not a giant red, but this has got some cool colors to them. Yeah, that ain't a keeper. Look how red this one is. That's old red wing. That thing is cool looking. Look at that guy. That is so freaking badass. I'm gonna take a picture of him. He got the old bladed yig deep, the yig saw. That's cool, man. That's real cool. Like, I got these from the office without skirts, and then I just threw a little skirty skirt on there. He smoked it, dude. That was badass. But I pulled up to this little outflow, and I'm seeing on scope, I don't really, like I said, use scope a whole lot, but you can see there is bait out there. That's about all it's good for when you're fishing open areas like this, and it's really shallow, and the whole thing's pretty much covered in bait. But definitely seems like a good little area of bait here. Plus I got bit on, I think, 2 casts in a row right there. I'll take that. Oh my god, what is going on up there? Freaking just destroyed my Osborne on the fall. That was cool, kinda. I mean, it would have been cooler if I would have hooked him. But this is what I'm talking about. It's just a timing deal. I run all these outflows, and like 6 spots in a row suck, and then I pull up to this one, and it's like a damn madhouse in there, shaking, trying to get my Aussie rigged up on this freaking bladed yig. Okay, be kind to me. Let me dirt. Let me dirt her. Slacked it again. Is that a largemouth? Same cast, large head. Not a large head, but a bucket nonetheless. That was cool. Same cast as a red. Hell yeah. All right, I think that's probably what the majority of them are in there is bass, but God, you never freaking know in here. I do know that when I throw the stroker in there, I feel like I'm gonna get bit, because it's just like every cast I've been bit almost with this chatter. The old strokey stroke. Looking like a little damn crab down there. Well, they said no thanks on the strokey stroke. Let's try the PD. And this is the problem with the PD. Holy gar back there, jeez. But anyways, treble hook bait's about the best thing to throw. It just doesn't come through the root wads of these reeds very well. What the world? Freaking flip that chatter in, and this largemouth eats it on the dang fall. A little better one. That's a Sabine River keeper right there. Hey, you could have run here in the Sabine tournament. It would take about 27 hours, but maybe I should have. I'd be up to like 3 pounds by now. Easily top 10. Got a trout frog. Got it. Chatterbaits, I guess. There we go. There we go. Freaking bowed up, buddy. Large head. Green one at the mouth. He's all bit up. One of them gars got to him. Well, we didn't get to our 5 species. We got dang freaking close though. 4 species, and we took a couple of them home. We got to eat some trout. We got to eat some redfish. I didn't film that part. Sorry for those that love the catch and cooks. But I just half-shelled the redfish. I fried up the trout, and they were absolutely delicioso. I was a big fan of them. The family was a big fan of them. So that means I'm giving away some jigsaws to you guys. Again, comment below, be a subscriber, and hit the thumbs up button. And then I will post in the next video that I put out in the description at the top who the winner is. And you get to try jigsaws earlier than anyone else that's on the 6th Sense staff and team, which isn't very many people that got these baits. They will be out before too much longer, though. Obviously, a lot of these fish would have eaten a chatterbait or other types of bladed jigs, but I'm testing this baits to try to make sure that they're not going to break, and this is a good place to do that because these fish fight so damn hard in the bayous. Do me a favor, one of the comments I'd love to see down below is if you guys want to see more of these videos at these bayous and inshore brackish water style fishing, because I freaking love doing it. I love the feeling of having no idea what you're going to catch when you go out there. And shallow water power fishing is how I started, and a lot of you guys started, and a lot of you guys probably only fish that way. So let me know in the comments down below, and I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.
I'm not sorry. I can't help